What is, and welcome back to our Fulham Crew Mode, episode number 42. In our first game today, we're going to sim it. Obviously we sim 2 games every episode, play 3, and today it's against Newcastle in the FA Cup. Not too bothered yet about playing in the FA Cup. I mean, we've got more important matches to play, obviously, but as you see, we're just going to sim the game here, and as you see, we do obviously win 2-1, which good result really against Newcastle. Obviously, they're not as much as, a bad team on this game as in real life, so I was expecting, it's a win still, but it was only 2-1, so quite a no victory. But it was against Wolfsburg in the next game in our first leg of the Europa League, the first round. We obviously drew Wolfsburg. Our first leg was at home. We actually drew that one, won that 1-0, which was good. You're probably thinking, why are you not playing that? Why are you playing Hull City? I mean, we're actually going to play them twice this episode, and I don't really like playing teams twice in one episode, so I just think it's kind of boring, and it's kind of the same really. But so we're doing that game 1-0, and in the second game we are going to play Hull City away. I decided to play more away games than home games, just because I like to go to all the different stadiums, and I like you guys to see the different stadiums, because obviously in this FIFA, I really like how they've put all the stadiums in, and I really like that feature, and I like playing at stadiums on the game that are in real life, because it just makes the game feel more like real life really, and it makes the game better. But obviously it was against Hull. I think they're actually in a really good position in this league. I think they're 10th at one point. I think they got up to 4th, so they're not doing too bad. We've got quite a good team on this game, even though they've still got a few players that are in the team in real life, but obviously most of them, the goalkeeper, 2 midfielders and a defender are obviously quite new. And, there weren't a lot of action in the first half. It was quite even, but in the second half there wasn't a lot of action either. It took until the 83rd minute to actually, get a goal. And it was us that would take the lead. Joel Campbell coming off the right wing. Quite an easy finish in the end. Hull City didn't really put any pressure on him. They let him cut inside. And as you see there, just a really easy finish, stroking it into the bottom corner. And as you see, obviously he gets his second goal for us, and second goal in the Premier League. So he put us 1-0 up. And Hull kind of came back straight away. Good strike from them. Made Jack Butland pull off a great save. And as you see here, 90th minute, goalkeeper comes up, wee brain. You just know what's going to happen, guys. You just know. But not from that range. You're probably thinking, Antonio. I mean, what is it a good finish? I don't know. But he just dribbled past the goalkeeper. He couldn't get near it. It was his own fault for coming out. I mean, it's not Alan McGregor. I don't know who this goalkeeper is. I don't know if he was any good, because I didn't really test him that much in the match. So obviously he came up for the corner, and obviously he kind of made the mistake because we scored. So Antonio, our new signing, who's been absolutely fantastic so far, such a beast player. Obviously made it 2-0 and gets his 3rd of the season. So my beloved Hull City, who I support in real life, obviously we win 2-0 against them. I don't like seeing my team lose, but that story of a whole season so far, as don't get me wrong, we are 4th, but we're still there doing quite shit, as we should be really getting promoted. But anyway, back onto the FIFA, and we was obviously playing the second leg in Europa League, first round knockouts at Wolfsburg. Obviously they don't have the stadium in real life. I think there was some talk about actually getting the stadium in real life, because apparently it's quite a good stadium, but obviously they haven't put it on this FIFA yet. They probably will next year, because Wolfsburg's starting to come up in the world a bit of football. They've started obviously getting into competitions like Champions League. They've obviously started doing well in the Bundesliga against it's not just kind of brushy Dortmund and Bayern now. Obviously it will always be Bayern Munich at the top, but Wolfsburg's starting to come in to that, and become a really good team so far. But they actually took the lead, and I see it was just straight from kickoff. They just put a couple of passes together, and I see there, fighting past Butland, no chance, and I see Max Cruz gets the goal, and that's his 9th in this competition. That's absolutely mad. I think my highest goal scorer's got about 3 or 4, so he's doing pretty well so far. And he pops up again, the little prick, the German prick. He pops up again, scores a goal again. Butland, no chance. It was just bad defending from me on my part. To be fair though, players could have maybe, look at Daenerys and Ayer for just no challenges. A bit crap really from my defence, but also a bit crap from me. And I see there, obviously he makes it 2-0. That's his 10th now, which is just crazy. And obviously that puts his side up in the in the legs. So now they're winning 2-1. Now I was thinking, right, we're gonna have to get something done here, because if we don't score, we're going out, simple as. But you know, we did put a bit of pressure on them at the end of the game, well, at the end of the half really. But you know, their goalkeeper Bengala was keeping us out really, and you know, keeping them in the game. So obviously, we went into half-time losing 2-0. You know, 2 goals in 8 minutes, not good enough, really. And the first chance of the second half, we actually scored. So, you know, we pulled a goal back, got the away goal that we obviously needed. If we didn't let, obviously, 2 goals in, we wouldn't have needed it anyway. But as you see there, great goal, you know, good team play, really, edge of the box. Onoma, the likely of goal scorers, obviously popped up on the edge of the area, moves inside and fires it in after I brought him in as a sub. So, you know, he gets his first in the Europa League and obviously makes it 2-1. So at this point we was going through. But anyway, there was a through ball in the 77th minute. I had it with NJ. As you see there, we make it 2-2. So, you know, we're definitely going through now. We've got 2 away goals. Even if Wolfsburg, you know, get another goal, we're still going through past them. And I see there, Antonio, the beast, just, you know, back at it again with another goal. Just absolutely crazy player. I absolutely love him. Such good signing. Worth the money I paid. You know, I was debating, did I pay a bit too much for him at the start? But I don't care now because, you know, just fantastic player, fantastic signing. He makes it 2-2. But Wolfsburg weren't done there. They had another chance. Good save from Butland. And, you know, I was trying to, you know, maybe hit him on the break here. But they were pressuring me, you know. This free kick here, they nearly scored from this. But you know, we did hold on in the end, which was fantastic. And I see there, the referee does blow the final whistle, and we go through, which is, you know, absolutely great. Just such a good draw, you know, from 2 goals behind. I remember earlier on in the season when we was in the Champions League, we came from 2 goals behind against Juventus and actually won that game in the end. So it was quite, you know, a similar game, and you know, it's even better that we obviously got put through to the next round. But anyway, biggest match of the episode so far, maybe biggest match of the season, Capital One Cup final. Is it the biggest match? I say so, but the team that we're playing isn't the best of teams. We're playing Bolton. Obviously, they're in the League One now in real life. They got relegated, I think, a couple of games ago. So, you know, not doing too well in real life. But I don't know how well they're doing in, obviously, on the game. But, you know, obviously, they've got here somehow. I don't know how, but they have. They actually beat Hull City in the semi-final. So I'd love to play Hull. But, you know, also we're playing Bolton. And they give a penalty away really early on. But bloody Voldemort Shelby just put it same way as Ben Amos. Good save from him. And also that free kick from Quintero hitting the post. So unlucky there. I thought, you know, he'd scored past Ben Amos. Still in net for him. This was their only chance, Bolton, in the first half, you know, just hitting that wide. Not a lot of pressure from them, really, in the first half. And all game, really. It was, you know, it was all us. It was what you probably expect. And as you see there, we do finally go 1-0 up as expected. I was kind of dominated them. I had the most possession in the first half, most shots. We kept on, you know, they kept on staying really deep. So, you know, kind of allowing pressure. And I actually had to, like, play a little, you know, my second team, really, my weaker players. But not really my weaker players, because, you know, Wilfried Zaha, I had him on. Antonio had him on. So, you know, just really good, and good goal from Wilfried Zaha to make it 1-0 really. And I see there, I'm trying to make it 2-0 later on in the second half, but so unlucky here. And then it was obviously Bolton's go again. I think they only had 3 shots the whole game, so obviously they didn't do that much, Bolton. They weren't really in the game, to be fair. And I see there, really should have scored his first effort, Mikel Antonio, but obviously followed up with his second, which was good, and he makes it 2-0. So, you know, by now I'm thinking, yeah, we've definitely won the cup. I mean, we deserve it. Bolton weren't in the game. We deserve it, and I was expecting to win kind of before the match anyway. So, you know, obviously Mikel Antonio gets second goal of the episode and his first goal in the FA Capital One Cup, which is good. And I see there, obviously we do win it. Final celebrations, you know, looking all good. Crowd celebrating. We're celebrating, I mean. Do we celebrate that much against a team like Bolton? I don't know. I mean, I can't remember. I think we won the Capital One Cup last year as well, which was pretty good actually. I think it was last year. I mean, the first season when we was in the Championship, I remember we got to like the FA Cup semi-final, which was good. So, I mean, so far overall in our 3 seasons, we've actually done pretty well in these domestic cups. You know, FA Cup, Capital One Cup. So, I mean, it's quite good really. We win the Capital One Cup, so, you know, really good celebrations. I see there Christiansen, who's been there since season 1. I think he was on loan for a 2-season spell in the first season. season, so this is his first season back, and you know, he's kind of a starter really, because he's such a good player, and he's obviously got the captain's armband for this match, and he's lifting up the trophy. So you know, good win, good 2-0 win, and you know, we'll take it every day of the month. It's another trophy to our obviously our credentials. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the episode. If you have, please hit the like button, subscribe if you are new, and guys, I'll be seeing you later. Peace.